Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dark Arm Duels, and today I'm here with John, and we're at Top Games in Gardendale, and you guys should totally come out and check out the shop if you're anywhere near it. But anyways, guys, let's get into it. We're here doing a Quasar deck profile for this time, so let's get into it, John.
All right, let's. Well, we're gonna start off with 3 quick draw Synchrons. Is one of the best cards in any Synchro deck. Just so you can bring out Road Warrior, Drill Synchron, or even with new addition would be Jet Synchron. No, Jet Warrior, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah.
Yep, Jet Warrior. So
I do that all the time when I'm doing my deck profiles. I gotta go check my extra deck.
Just
So.
make sure I got it. But yeah, great cards to have. Heart of the deck would be Junk Synchrons. And combined with Doppel Warrior.
Oh,
Best combo plays ever.
That junk Doppel, though.
Yeah, exactly. And you can actually, you bring out TG Hyper Librarian, and he just goes, freaking Synchron for days. Then 3 Doppel Warriors. Some people run 2. I personally like running 3. Just if I can draw into them pretty quickly, and I already have one in the graveyard, that's just plus for me. New addition to the Synchro family, which would be Jet Synchron. It's basically Glow Bulb on steroids for this deck. You can always bring it back from the graveyard, or when you Synchro into using a Synchro material, you can always search out a junk, but you can only use it once. One of the effects once per turn, but still great addition.
So why are you playing 3 of those over just 2?
The reason I'm playing 3 is just for consistency.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it. At least I want to have one in the graveyard and one in my hand, and if I draw into one, that's fine. Because either way, I'm gonna have either one between 1 to 2 in the graveyard, and it's just better to have them like that. But that's just my personal preference. I mean, somebody will probably change it up and do it their own way, but that's just the way I like to do it. 2 level eaters. The reason I have them at 2 is because I kept drawing into too many of them, and that's just a bad thing. I'd rather have these in the graveyard, so I just leave them at 2. Some people only run them at 1. It's just but you can abuse the heck out of this with quick draw. Run Rush Warrior. I just like running them, so basically I can search out a Jet or a Junk Synchron, or even a Synchron Explorer from the graveyard, and I can just banish this and bring that back, or I can just if I have just a Junk Synchron on the field, basically ram into it and just doubles its attack. So you can use it either or, but I just like using them as search it now from the graveyard.
Plus, it's a very interesting tech and catches people off guard.
Exactly. Nobody actually knows a lot about this card, so I mean, it's just a good card to have.
Oh yeah.
Maxi, just to kind of keep people from overextending.
Kind of like with me with my black wings.
Exactly. Just scare them a little bit. You maybe not have anything in your hand, but just. You don't want to give the opponent too much advantage, so most people just stop at whatever they're doing.
I felt that. Yeah, he totally whipped my ass with this deck. It was bad.
Let's see. Mathematician. Now he's at 1, but I just ran one of them anyways.
Well, with tuning and foolish and all that other stuff, you don't need 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best thing about it. And plus, if he gets attacking, you get a free draw. But most of the times, I would just use him with quick draw and level eater, and basically I'll bring out Road Warrior. So that's what I mostly use him for. Effect Veiler, just basically this one's for mirror matches and just stuff I really don't like right off the top. Like let's see, card D or just basically anything I don't like.
It stops a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, with Black Rose, like I didn't try and Black Rose you, but I think I clear winged.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, and then you stopped it to prevent me from going into something. I think.
Exactly. But yeah, that just stops a lot of things from going.
That really hurt me with Hawk Joe.
Spell Striker is just easy to get out. If you use any kind of type of spell, you can banish it, bring it back, and you can use them when you don't have if you can't normal summon, or you've already used up your normal summon, you can't special summon again. You can special summon with him, and let's say you have a what was that?
It really
formula.
helps with board presence, yeah.
Exactly. If you have a formula, you can just go automatically to a level 5, and then you should already have TG Hyper Librarian, another level 5. So I mean that's just easy Quasar right there. Let's see. Synchron Explorer, just bring back either junk or quick draw.
I saw you bring back quick draw and go into a 7.
Well, I don't have a 7. What I would do is if I have quick draw already in the graveyard, that means I already have probably level eater in the graveyard, so I just use them and just abuse it even more from there.
Oh yeah, it gets so much worse.
Oh yeah, exactly. Dandelion, just foolish him, and if I already have a Synchron on the board, just the best thing. Or just if I don't have anything, just set it face down. And
it's the better Doppel Warrior.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, I can just set it on the field and just wait for it to ram into it, and I get 2 tokens for it. So,
got to be using them Karibo tokens.
I wish I could get some Dandelion. Yeah, sheep or Karibo. I get both. I really want to get dandelion tokens, but
and then you can say you summon your dandy tokens.
Exactly.
Aren't they just dandy?
Oh yeah, best things. Gores. Just so if they want to just OTK me, I'm going to say, screw you, I don't want that, and just bring out another token.
Gores
right
token.
There.
You have like all the tokens. Oh my god.
I like having the tokens. It's just me. And then of course Global. I mean, there's really no explaining Global. I mean, most people know it. Just dump them in the graveyard, just bring them back.
It's just an awesome combo piece.
Exactly, and that's another thing that made this more consistent in the deck than anything, besides Jet Synchron. But that was just that. So that's enough for the monsters right there. Let's go into the spells. I just run one mind control in case I just want to get past something, or if they have a level 5 or 6 or something like that.
Wink level 7 with my armor master.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, stole that.
And they'll be forced to choose either to destroy their own monster or just don't do anything about it. Really. But
thank God I had Ring.
Good card. I usually mostly use it when I have Quasar already on the board. And I don't want to waste one of my attacks on just killing one monster. So
it lets you OTK like crazy.
Exactly, for that same reason. There's that one. One pot of dichotomy. Basically, this recycle my stuff. I'm waiting to get the better version of this, which would be Jar of Avarice.
That's it.
Yeah, the Jar of Avarice is the news. What came out in what pack?
Crossroads. I think it came out of Crossroads of Chaos. Maybe Clash.
One of them packs.
One of those two. I don't remember.
Well, it's a trap card, and I'd prefer to use it on my opponent's turn. That way, I can conduct my battle phase next turn.
Oh yeah.
Basically. But for right now, this is pretty good. One Book of Moon, just if they have something annoying that gets summoned out, and I can just moon in. They can't do anything about it until next time. One Soul Charge in case you just have so many, some of the materials you need to do a Quasar, or if you just want to reestablish something on the board, that's always good to have. Just don't get too crazy on it, because
you can't pay yourself into the grave.
Exactly. You don't want to go too crazy into it. 2 to 3 searches is fine. Unless you're really getting desperate, you can use 5, but I wouldn't use more than you need. One reinforcement of the army. This was at 3. I'm just running 1.
What'd you add with it? Doppel?
Huh?
Doppel?
No, I'd get Spell Striker.
Really?
Yeah, Spell Striker, just because most of the times I already have Doppel in my hand, and Spell Striker is just a good search out, especially if I already have TG Hyper Librarian 2 Formulants. Is just instant level 5 right there. One for one. Best thing if you already have like a card that you have in your hand, like a Jet Warrior or Global. Dump the Global or Jet Synchron. Bring out one of the other, and then just go from there. I just usually mostly if I have a card that I would rather have in the graveyard, just use that to dump it. Regeki,
board wipes.
Exactly. Just yeah.
That's about it.
There's no other explaining. I mean, some people run Dark Hole just because they can't get their hands on a Regeki, but either or is fine. Dark Hole or Regeki is fine. either or. Foolish Barrel, get Dandelion or Level Eater, Glow Bulb or Jet Synchron. Just so many possibilities you can get in the graveyard and just bring it out. Allure of Darkness, I have a lot of targets for these. Just Doppel Warriors, Level Eaters, and just
It helps you refill your hand.
Exactly. I rarely use it though, but you just want to be mindful that you're going to be able to. You want to dump Doppel Warrior instead of Level Eater because you can get more uses out of Level Eater than anything else on that.
I can charge out for 3.
And then 2 MSTs. 2 MSTs is just for those.
It's for control.
Yeah, for control, and also if you get what I run into a lot is Bandities or something like that. Some just I can't deal with. I'll just use that. And 3 tunings, a search out plus a foolish, but it's at random. All right, I'll see.
Catch, man.
And the rest are I just run 3 traps. A breakthrough skill, a solemn, and a vanities. Some of y'all may be thinking why vanities, just because it doesn't work for just about any deck nowadays. Yes, it doesn't do good for me, but I don't want them to OTK me with just special summon, special summon, special summon.
You want to be able to control your opponent so you can get your Quasar so you can really lock them down.
Exactly. So best thing actually is have Quasar and then activate this.
And then your opponent's shit out of luck.
Yeah, exactly. Most of them just scoop.
Yeah, just kind of like that, yeah.
Solemn, just, whatever they bring out, I can just get rid of it. And breakthrough skill, Dark Law.
Yeah.
Basically, Dark Law for me. And, well, that.
Yeah, because of Rick. Or Richard. Richard with his damn.
Oh, God, I can't deal with that card. Like, if I don't go first, man, it's just game over, man. Game over.
All right, guys, that was it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck, guys.
Extra deck. So we're going to go with, I got running 2 formulas. It's at 3, but
it's not really needed.
Yeah, 3 is really not needed. You're really not going to even go into 3. 2 is at a good consistency for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for that one. You get 1 free draw for each one, so that's good.
I was amazed at how much plusage you got off this deck. It was ridiculous.
I'm actually probably next time I'm gonna try to run a Exodia Quasar deck.
Oh my god.
Sadly,
I won't be here for that, but you got to tell me about that.
Yeah, well, I have to get most of the cards to run it, but Old Entity. I can't pronounce it.
We're just going to leave it with Old Entity.
Yeah, Old Entity, just basically if I run synchro into this and then I synchro again, basically attach it to opponent's monster and negate its effect, and
it's kind of like a Fiendish.
Yeah, almost like Fiendish, and if I pop my own, or just it gets popped or whatever, I can take control of that monster.
Mm-hmm.
So just a good addition on there. Excel Synchron. Excel Synchron's effect is either I can dump a Synchron monster into the graveyard, and I can either lower its level or raise its level, and it's a synchro tuner, so that's just a good in this deck. TG Hyper Librarian, just plus draw off of this card, especially if you do combination with formula. Just if I have 2, that's 2 extra cards each. That's always good.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe he's just
it's a solid play.
Yeah. If you just kind of iffy, just running, you can always just go into this and then just attack, and then you won't have to worry about anything after that. Really good, actually, game finisher for me.
Yeah, you did that against me.
I've gone into where I will have already had Quasar on the field. It gets whatever happens is no longer on the field, and I'm just down to those last couple of life points and go into this, and they can't do anything about it. No, Jet Warrior just comes out, pops or bounces back a card, any card, so it doesn't have to be a monster. It can be a monster spell or even a Pendulum monster for real. And then when he goes to the graveyard, if you got a level 2 or lower monster, you can always bring it back from there. That's always good. Goyo just needed a level generic level 6. Plus is just a 28 beater, and then plus you get the plus off. If you destroy the monster, you get it back, and you can always just use their monster to synchro, just whatever.
And 28 beater is nothing to laugh at either.
No, not especially nowadays. And then Red Warrior. Red Warrior is just get him out, special summon a Jet Synchron. Before Jet Synchron, they used to run Unknown Synchron, or even Tuning Warrior, I think, or Tuning. I can't remember.
Tuning Synchron or something like that.
I think Tuning Synchron. It's like level 1.
Yeah, the one that looks like it has a walk on its head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Jet Synchron's just even better target nowadays. So yeah. There's Drill Warrior. Just if you want something in the graveyard, you can always just attach, discard a card, and then just gets banished, and bring back a card next turn. Or you can just go for game. If they got a wall up, just attack directly. It's just a good card. Level lead is also a good thing. If you have a level 6 and a level 5, you can just level eat that. You got Moonlight Dragon there.
You made that against me.
Yeah, actually I did. And actually one of the targets I used to level eat too as well. This gets out, you can just pop back a card. I've been debating between this one and regular Black Rose Dragon, but this one's just been pretty good for me. It's got Stardust Spark Dragon. I just brought this in just in case liability issues. Just when I have Quasar out on the field, and I can just bring this out and just protect it a little bit more, especially if I already used Quasar's effect on there.
It just helps you a lot. It's your protection.
Exactly. Or
Yeah, like I said, it's your condom.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much, it's your protection.
Trishula, just if you.
It was ridiculously easy to come against me with that, because you both games you played it.
Yeah, I did. Just it's easy in this deck, especially with Doppel Warrior and Level Eater, and you got all these things. You can just easily summon this out on the field. So say you can only use its effect once it's summoned, but still it's a good effect nonetheless. And Stardust Warrior, just a good card. I can negate a special summon once per turn, and if it gets destroyed, I can summon out any warrior monster, especially like let's see, Road Warrior, or I would probably go for Jet Warrior.
Because Jet Warrior is more viable on field.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can you get Jet Warrior's effect, just because when you special summon it, it's special summon as if it was synchro summon. So you get that effect off of that. Plus, it's just a good card to have, and especially actually now that pendulums are going to be a thing, this will wreck pendulums.
Oh yeah, and you're playing that over Shooting Star.
Exactly. And I got one just
Quasar
Dragon. It's just Quasar. I mean, once you mostly have this on the board, nobody really has many answers for it.
You went into that with this deck in like game 2. It was like I went first, and then you made this. You hit me for 8K, and I lost. I was like, what happened to me?
Exactly. I mean, it takes a while to get to him, and your opponent might be like looking at you as like, come on, get going.
You can see their eyes glazing over.
But they can either scoop there, or you can do it after you beat them. But either way, it's just a good card. I've been trying to make it to where I can run 2 of them without getting into any inconsistency issues. But right now I have it at 1 Quasar. I like to run 2 of them, have 2 of them on the board.
Because you had the opportunity, you could have gone into 2 of them against me.
Yeah, I'd had
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah, especially if you have now that you can actually do that with what's that card? Soul Charge.
Yeah.
You can always do that with Soul Charge, but just the way I run it. And I don't run Shooting Star Dragon just for the fact that I don't have enough room for it, and it's not
really needed. Once you get Shooting or Quasar Dragon off the board, you're kind of like, I got other stuff I can do.
Exactly, and then I have this card just to negate special summons, or I'll bring out
your
Spark Dragon. Yeah, exactly. That's my protection of anything of any kind. Whether they want to nuke the field or just anything protects Quasar.
But anyways, guys, this has been a Quasar deck profile by John. Anyways, guys, we're out. We're going to catch you later. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share this video everywhere you guys are. But without further ado, I will end this video. See you guys later.